2003 had a lot of good stuff. We got the 7th Toa, the Mask of Light movie, a big giveaway, and Makuta. Before people went nuts after hearing that his real name sounds close to pterodactyl. Though we also got something that basically years later turned into an anime plague that we wish would never exist. Yes, I'm talking about the Rahkshis, these creatures who destroyed the Toa home coals, though to be fair, Onoa destroyed his own home. One of them killed Jolly and turned Tahu against his brothers. Yet the Bionicle community took these dangerous creatures and gave them genders, made them humanoid, and gave them big breasts. But thank the imagination, that whole thing is dead in the ground. But this isn't about how everything this community touches turns into a horrible anime that you would find in the dumpster. This is about the Rahkshi sets, which I only have these two here, due to it being pointless rebuilding the others. Since the majority of the color scheme is dark gray, with the spike spine and weapon pieces being different, I can easily just switch the parts of these two, and you couldn't even tell I switched their parts around. While with the Toa and Vorahk had more color and a much better look to them. Heck, the Rahkshi teasers isn't good compared to the others. They all have the same scenes, just screams that they're all copies of each other. But anyways, the Rahkshi are the first sets to introduce a knee articulation that isn't like that garbage slicer set Blast had. The legs are pretty good looking, and the same with the feet. The upper part is made up of 4 pieces and is the only one of this size of sets in G1 to have unique upper legs. With the torso and arms is where I just want to die. The arms is a short one-piece arm, no elbow articulation whatsoever, especially with the weapon being a staff of all things. If the Rahkshi could have been given knees, why not elbows? As for the torso, well, mainly the lower part, there are different holes that the designer could have added Vorahk eyes, and this extension with a 3-axle rod in place of this axle/pin rod. To add some of that more color, that more texture, but nope, it is left like this. Nothing but emptiness. But the upper part of the torso is alright. The hunchback have a spiky spine that is different from each of the Rahkshi. They are great looking spines. However, I'm really not liking the brown one spine. Looks really odd compared to the others. It also can be opened to put in a krata, which are the slug-like creatures of nobody cares. The torso also has a function of turning its arms left and right, rather than up and down like the Toa's. The head is nicely simple of a design and is connected to the head by this technic handpiece. Due to the size and shape, it can turn any angles. There's nothing to say about it besides that it was too simple for its own good. With the staff, I really like the design of the blades, and like many aka all other weapons, I wish these would get more love and different recolors. The only blade that had a recolor was the green Rahkshi, with it being in orange in a Power Miner set, and the only one that lived the longest was the blue Rahkshi. Though honestly I don't care about the red Rahkshi blade that much, but still. These sets are not worth getting. While they made the first step of bendable limbs, it doesn't have a good looking design and has a very boring color scheme. The only thing worth getting them is for the parts, but if for collecting, I only recommend getting one. all of them gets a cup of Rahkshi heads, with a note saying this was a mistake.